You can think of from way back in the day?
I can talk some more about it. Yeah. I can remember when my daddy went to the cotton field to chop cotton. And there's a big old oak tree sitting over on the cotton field. And the boys come out there riding a horse. And he slapped daddy across the head 2 or 3 times with one of them hand hold belts and run him out under the tree. Me and Mama was sitting on the opposite of the tree, and he told us, if you want to stay on my farm, you better get up and get to go to work, or don't you get the hell off of it. I never will forget that. And Daddy worked all that day, we worked all that day, and when we went in that night, he cut out the lights on every house that had lights on, and told the people they didn't want to work, they'd sleep in the dark. They won't have no fire. Oh, it was hell back there then. White folks didn't care nothing about no black folks back there in my young days. They was all just like mules, horses, and dogs to the white back in them days. I know they carried my daddy out in the woods and tied rope around his neck and pulled him up by the tree limb, and Daddy stayed there until he passed out. They stood there until Daddy passed out. When Daddy passed out, they let him down. And I guess it's about 10 or 15 minutes before my daddy come back to his cell. And when he did that, he told Daddy to get the hell off of his farm and don't come back there, a sorry working son of a bitch. So Daddy left there walking that evening, about sundown. We didn't. That was on a Monday. We didn't see my daddy, until that next Monday. And that next Monday, the next Monday, Daddy moved with a white man they called Mr. John Campbell. And Mr. John Campbell was good to us. He helped Daddy move, helped Daddy get his stuff together, bought us a bunch of groceries. That's when that bad luck started leaving us. We worked with Mr. John Campbell about 7 years. And when he died, his wife sold a farm. And Daddy moved back to Lonoke then. And he started working for a man they called Mr. John Campbell. And Mr. John Campbell worked Daddy about 6, 7 months. He bought him a new car. And he sold Daddy his old A-model car. He sold it to Daddy. And that's when Daddy packed his little clothes, whatever he had, and left my Mama. He went back home to his daddy. His daddy lived in Cairo, Illinois. That was his home, my daddy's home. My Mama's home was in Arkansas. And he was jumping on Mama, beating Mama up. The white fellow come along there one day. Mama was crying and carrying out. And he asked her, what's wrong? So she told him. He said, well, get what you want to carry with you. And damn the rest, he said, and I'll send you home. And he picked my Mama up in the truck and carried us to the bus.